Hello guys and welcome to my channel. This is your girl Unbeatable Babe TV. Good morning, good afternoon and good evening wherever you're watching me from. Well, today if you notice I've got some few recipes displayed on my table here today. I'm going to be taking you through on how I make my banana cake. Okay, so on the display you can see I've got the plain flour, I've got self-raising flour, but I'm going to take you through on what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be using my overripe banana right here, so we need just 3 ribs of that. So let's get down. As I said before, I'm going to be using this banana right here. If you notice, it's kind of overripe banana, so I'm just going to be picking that up. Sorry, I'm not going to show my face. I just thought I should show you guys this tip, okay? How to use your banana and make something out of it instead of it going in the bin, you know? Quite nice. Children love it. The overripe banana cake. Wow. So for me, I don't really like sugar. So on this recipe, you should know how much sugar you want. But if you're a sweet tooth person, you can just go on ahead and sorry, it's kind of messy. I'm gonna pick it with my finger right here. So right now I'm just going to go on ahead and use this my mash and mash the banana, and then I will come back and show you other things I'm gonna do. If you notice, I've been mashing up my banana. Mashed it up real nicely. So this is I'll kind of rough mash it a bit, okay, and then this is good to go. So put that away. Right now I'm gonna be measuring 1 cup of sugar. Excuse me guys, I'm not showing my face today. So this is your regular caster sugar, okay, baking sugar. Alright, this is not good for you, but you need that. So I'm using 1 cup. So I'm going to use 1 cup for that. So I'm not using a full cup, I'm using just that. For this recipe, I'm going to need like 250. This is 250 grams, okay, of butter. Okay, this is your regular unsalted British butter. Okay, so instead of using the whole 250, if you look here, it's got a measurement. All right, I'm just going to go for half of it. So half of it will be like a 50. Yeah, so if you look, you have 50 grams from here to here, 50. So like that, I'm going to take like 100 grams off of it. So I'm just going to go in and slice it off like that. Okay, and there you have your butter. So mind you, my hands are clean, okay? So if you're doing this, it's a very, very dirty and messy stuff baking, okay? So I wash my fingers very, very properly before doing this. So make sure you wash your hands. Right, just give it a bit of a cut like this. Okay, this process, right? If you have a cake mixer, you can use that method. But I like to use the old-fashioned way. Or I can use my electric whisk right here. So I'm just going to use the spatula, and I'm going to use the spatula, and then I'll walk the sugar and make sure the butter melts in the sugar properly before I take it through the next step, okay? So I'll be right back. I have to change the method, okay? So right now we're going to start with the egg, okay? We're going to start with the egg. So I'm just going to crack in 2 eggs in here with the yolk. Okay. So mind you, we're not beating sugar and butter together. We're going to use a different tack. So, when you're doing this type of cake, you can use any method. So on this one, I'm going to be using just 3 whole eggs, okay? So after cracking it in, you can use a machine, but I'm going to use our little old-fashioned. This is the whisk. Use your whisk. You whisk and whisk till it's fluffy. All right. So this happens to be my favorite cake anyway. So you keep whisking till it starts foaming, right? So you notice we're getting a little bit of foam on it. You don't want to make it like your meringue, okay? So you're just moving it off of it. So this is ready now. The butter, instead of blending it, I have to melt it. I've melted my butter, okay? So in here goes my sugar in the egg, okay? This is a different method and easier instead of going through all that process, you know what I mean? So you just stir your sugar in, mix it properly. You can actually do this in your blender. If you have a blender, you put everything together and whack it in. But it's good to do this so you have it nice and fluffy. So I'm going to toss in my oil now. If you notice, I'm putting all the liquids, okay? All in one together. Careful when you're melting your oil so you don't get scrambled egg. Okay, just when you're melting your oil, make sure it's your butter rather. Make sure it's like room temperature. If not, you're going to be having a scrambled egg. Okay, so I'm going to be adding my vanilla extract at this point. So I'm going to be using a teaspoon. So this is like a half tablespoon of this vanilla extract. Okay, so in goes the vanilla extract. Okay, so we're just going to be giving it a whisk and I'll come back. Okay, I've been giving it a big whisk. So the butter, the sugar, the vanilla extract, they're all blended properly. So you make sure you turn it and then keep stirring it and whisking it like this, okay? So right at this point, I'm going to be adding the banana. Okay, this is the mashed up banana I showed you earlier. You can use any type of banana, but the best one is the overripe banana. All right, that will give you a very good more sweeter and very easy to mash as well. Well, our banana is easy to mash, but kind of turns out better when you use the overripe one. So in goes our banana. All right, so at this point we need just a cup of flour, or if you have a scale at home, you can use your scale to measure. All right, you can use your scale to measure. Sorry guys, I'm just all over the place today. I just want to get it over with, right? So I'm going to be using 1 cup of flour today. Okay, same that cup. All right, so in goes my cup of flour. So this is plain flour I'm using for this recipe. Plain flour, okay? So this is my sieve. I'm just going to toss that in. So I'm going to sieve it, to get it to be very nice and soft and very fluffy. All right. So I'll sieve that. So in this same recipe, you're going to be adding 1 spoon of baking powder. So this is my baking powder right here. So I'm using 1 teaspoon of that. This is like your normal tablespoon, okay? 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and then 1 teaspoon of baking soda. You know, your regular baking soda, get it from the Chinese supermarket. So I'm using a tablespoon of that. All right. So at this point, make sure you have your oven on. So you're gonna use your spatula or your whisk, whichever one you want. I'll use my spatula at this point. So I'm just gonna give it a good turn and I'll come back and show you how it is. This is the outcome of the mixture. So if you notice, the banana and everything have blended in together. I have now buttered my loaf pan. So I'm just going to toss it in here. Okay. Make sure you don't fill it up. So this is like it's too big. I'm going to need another pan to toss it. Okay. So when you put it here, make sure you hit it so there will no space for it. And now this is ready to go to into the oven. Follow me. Okay. Now I'm gonna toss it in the oven. And don't forget, this oven has been on for over the oven has been on now for over 20 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it to cook for 45 minutes. Okay, so I'll come back and show you the outcome. Okay guys, it's been 20 minutes now since I put the cake in the oven, and it's been on gas. If you're using a gas, it's 200 mark. Oh, look at that beauty. So this is 20 minutes now, so we're gonna leave it for another 20. Yes. So while we wait for our cake to cook, don't forget, if you're using a gas cooker, you put it on 20 minutes before you put your cake in there, and then you put it on the mark 200. Okay, so if you're using an electric cooker, so you put it on 180. Make sure you preheat the oven before you put the cake in. So we'll give it some time to cook. About 20 minutes. I'm just gonna give our cake a quick check. So to check your cake, you need, if you don't have a long something, you can use a fork. I'm using my skewer today. Okay, use the skewer. Okay, we're just gonna go there and see if it's ready. So you just go on. I don't know if you can see it. You poke it. If it comes out clean, then you know the cake is ready. See, it's clean. Oh my God, it's ready. So our cake is ready now. I'm gonna bring it out. Okay, so let's see if it's gonna go. Voila! That's our cake right there. You see? But it's best when you let it cool down, okay? You can eat this with vanilla ice cream if you're an ice cream person. You can have it with a nice cup of tea, and it's wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna leave the recipe, and then you can watch the video and follow the step-by-step procedures that I've just taken. And you tell me what you think about it, because it's not cold now, so I'm just gonna dive in. It's a bit gooey, but when it's cold, it tastes even better. So there you go. And here you go. I have my banana cake right here. I'm just gonna try it, guys. I can't wait. Oh, yummy. Wow. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope to see you on my next video, okay? If you have not subscribed, please click the subscribe button. Share this video with your friends and family, and tell me what you think about it. Alright? I'll see you on my next video. Alright. Look after you and people around you. Good night.